So did Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively have an affair on the set of It Ends With Us? Well, according to a woman named Gabrielle Hurst and a source that she has that worked on the set of It Ends With Us, they're revealing what went down.
Also featured in this documentary is Maya Schachter. She is a very experienced intimacy coordinator who did not work on It Ends With Us, but she brings a lot of first-hand knowledge and wisdom.
Hollywood, a dazzling world of fame, secrets, and scandals. Behind every red carpet smile and award speech lies a hidden story. Some inspire, others shock, but a few are so jaw-dropping they shatter illusions. Today we uncover one such tale, one that will make you question everything you thought you knew about Tinseltown.
After reading text messages between them that they each included in their respective lawsuits, this intimacy coordinator says, quote, "From reading their text messages, I do sense that at one point there was genuine affection between them and what felt like a friendship. In my experience, when an actor says, I don't need to meet the intimacy coordinator until we're shooting, as much as it hinders my process, it does typically indicate that they trust their scene partner."
A secret affair, a rumored betrayal. Two of Hollywood's most beloved stars caught in whispers that could shake Tinseltown to its core. The affair, Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. Yes, you heard that right. But how did it start? Why did it happen? And what does this mean for their families, their careers, and Hollywood itself? Let's pull back the curtain and uncover the truth.
She gives a number of different details on Reddit about what was witnessed on the set of It Ends With Us, starting with Justin Baldoni saying that he was in over his head from the very beginning. Apparently, production delays started on day one, which kind of checks out considering we know that Blake's hijacking of the wardrobe set them over budget and also caused delays. But apparently Justin Baldoni was a little too nice, couldn't make any decisive decisions, and gave other people too much power on the set of It Ends With Us, which is probably how Blake Lively came in and hijacked it.
Before we dive into the rumors, let's talk about our two leading stars, Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. Blake is an actress, fashion icon, and Hollywood's golden girl, known for her role in Gossip Girl and films like A Simple Favor. She's effortlessly charming, talented, and deeply devoted to her husband Ryan Reynolds. Their playful social media banter and picture-perfect romance have made them one of Hollywood's most beloved couples. Then there's Justin Baldoni, best known for playing Rafael Solano in Jane the Virgin, but he's more than an actor. He's a director, producer, and advocate for redefining masculinity, a true Hollywood good guy. He's married to Emily Baldoni, with whom he shares 2 children. Together they've spoken about their deep love, commitment, and dedication to family.
On the flip side, Baldoni says Lively went too far by exerting control over the production, threatening to withhold promotion unless her demands were met. He also argues that she falsely portrayed their professional relationship to the public, tarnishing his reputation. And while Lively is suing Baldoni for sexual harassment, retaliation, and false slight invasion of privacy, among other claims, Baldoni is countering with a defamation and civil extortion lawsuit, claiming that Lively not only made false allegations against him.
So how do two seemingly perfect people end up tangled in a web of rumors and allegations? That's where things get interesting.
So when all of this happened, and these publicist names were kind of being dragged through the mud in the New York Times article, it almost saddened me because it felt like my profession was getting a bad rap and kind of misunderstood within all of this. And it made me nervous because Justin Baldoni's publicist in particular, everything that they did is exactly what I would have done had it been my client. So, to see them being dragged through the mud for that.
The rumor first surfaced on a podcast featuring an anonymous Hollywood insider, someone who claimed to have worked closely with Blake and Justin on an unreleased project. According to this source, their chemistry was undeniable, and what began as a professional relationship quickly became something more. The insider spoke of late-night rehearsals, secret text messages, and business trips that had little to do with business. They even claimed the two had created an elaborate system to keep their affair hidden, from private jets to encrypted messages on social media. And just when it seemed the drama couldn't get bigger, rumors spread that their spouses Ryan Reynolds and Emily Baldoni may have known more than they admitted.
They also talk about Ryan Reynolds' involvement on set and how he would kind of just sit around and watch from the screening room, which they call Video Village, which they said that a lot of crew members were weirded out by. Because, whose husband just comes to watch his wife in intimate scenes on camera. Like, it's just weird. And when it comes to the affair rumors, they claim they didn't see anything and were shocked when the New York Times article dropped because they don't ever remember a single instance where Justin Baldoni made someone feel uncomfortable.
With the insider's revelation out in the open, Hollywood's rumor mill kicked into overdrive. Sources close to the couple anonymously, of course, claimed that their off-screen chemistry was an open secret on set.
But when you read into his lawsuit, it's really fascinating to see how there's two courts that are playing out right now, and both of them have a lot of significance in their life. If they lose in the real court, obviously they're going to lose hundreds of millions of dollars that are at stake, but also in the court of public opinion, hundreds of millions of dollars are at stake. And so this filing to dismiss is essentially him saying, like, nah, boo-boo on the defamation claim, you can't touch me, because it's satire.
One shocking claim suggested Blake and Justin spent a week at a secluded Italian villa under the guise of script discussions. Photos of the luxurious villa surfaced online, but with no clear proof linking them to the location, it remains speculation. Just another rumor in Hollywood's ever-spinning web of secrets.
Justin Baldoni has receipts. If that's the case, then why is the latest PR spin that actually the woman claiming Baldoni sexually harassed her is secretly in love with him? A textbook abuser's move. Baldoni's lawyer, Brian Friedman, was himself accused of sexual assault. While a student at UC Berkeley, Friedman and two of his frat brothers were escorting an intoxicated 17-year-old girl so she could join her boyfriend. She blacked out and never made it. She woke up at Friedman's frat house where Friedman and his two frat brothers took turns assaulting her. Friedman doesn't deny that the incident occurred, only that she had agreed, she had consented, and settled the lawsuit for $40,000 and no admission of liability.
Then came the cryptic Instagram posts. Eagle-eyed fans noticed Justin liking and commenting on old photos of Blake in ways that seemed unusually affectionate. Meanwhile, Blake allegedly posted and later deleted a quote about love in unexpected places, fueling speculation. The internet exploded with hashtags like Blake and Justin affair and Hollywood scandal trending rapidly as rumors spread. Some major Hollywood figures also weighed in, adding more intrigue to the unfolding drama.
She had a whole litany of allegations against him in her lawsuit, which he pretty much countered point by point in his lawsuit. Body shaming her. He has back problems and was asking his trainer for a guesstimate so that he could perform a stunt safely. He came into her trailer while she was pumping breast milk. He included a text message of her inviting him to rehearse lines in her trailer while she was pumping.
When Hollywood rumors spread, celebrities either fuel the fire or try to douse it. This time was no different. Chrissy Teigen, known for her unfiltered opinions, tweeted, "You all love a good scandal, don't you? Watch it turn out to be nothing but a bad game of telephone. But carry on, I'm entertained." Her words suggested the affair might be overblown, but not everyone was so dismissive. Some in Hollywood hinted there could be more to the story.
Some of the shows, so she is a really big star that has got powerful allies and a huge online.
And she's always been seen as a bit of a golden girl as well.
Oh,
real
she has.
Aspirational figure.
Yeah, you can do no wrong. Blake Lively can do no wrong. People have always thought she's beautiful, she is wonderful, she's got these powerful friends, these allies.
These beautiful children, an amazing husband, the whole package.
Exactly, she is the whole package, and Hollywood has always seen her and her husband as the whole package.
Jennifer Lawrence, in an interview for her latest film, was asked about Hollywood relationships and secrecy. Her response: "People think they know everything about celebrity relationships, but trust me, there's a lot that never makes it to the headlines, and sometimes the rumors are more real than you'd think."
In Lively's complaint, she included as an exhibit a, quote, scenario planning document that she says was circulated amongst Baldoni and the defendants should she go public with her grievances about Baldoni. And that there was a part of that that read, again, this is what they would do, what they were going to plan to do if she came forward with her allegations. Quote, "Our team will collate a list of people who have publicly discussed their positive working experience with Justin. Examples include Brandon Sklenar." Now, of course, that scenario.
Meanwhile, Ryan Reynolds, always the king of humor, posted a cryptic meme of himself looking shocked with the caption, "Me reading Twitter today." Fans immediately speculated that this was his subtle way of addressing the controversy.
There's 5 other claims. He's got extortion, he's got false light, and everything immediately falls apart there. But I'm saying even that was ill-advisable. I would not have said, quote unquote, hurt feelings and saying, like, they're basically bullying him again in the lawsuit. And I'm going, guys, that's not good. Don't do that. Like, this is not a great way to argue, especially because they've got you on this extortion. His argument is so weak. He's basically saying, well, I didn't receive any money. And it's like, buddy, extortion is a lot bigger than that. You made threats to go public with sexual harassment.
But what about Justin and Blake themselves? Total silence, no denials, no clarifications, just business as usual, and that's only fueling the fire.
Directing is a very lonely job. I'll just be very candid. Because you are kind of at the top of this totem pole. In your moments of quiet, everybody has 1,000 questions for you, and also nobody wants to disturb you. And you don't really have many people to talk to, and you can't necessarily share your anxiety or your nervousness about something because you're also the leader. So it's a very strange place to be, let alone directing while trying to play a character who does the things that Ryle does in the movie.
Whether true or just another wild Hollywood rumor, one thing is clear: Hollywood thrives on secrecy. From hidden affairs to NDA-covered scandals, the industry's dark side is ever present. When stories like this emerge, they serve as reminders of how much happens behind the scenes, far from the public eye.
The article, which is still up on the site but has some updates with some responses from Baldoni's lawyer, it lays out what Lively had to say in her complaint. Lively claimed that Baldoni discussed his sex life, that a production company executive showed her a video of his naked wife, that they both walked into her makeup trailer uninvited, sometimes while she was undressed or breastfeeding. She says Baldoni wanted to add more kiss and scenes, which she found gratuitous. She claims the studio had to bring in an intimacy coordinator to try to smooth things out and get the film back on track.
Take the case of Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. What began as whispers on the set of Mr. and Mrs. Smith turned into one of Hollywood's biggest affairs, and who could forget Kristen Stewart and Rupert Sanders, whose behind-the-scenes romance came at a high cost. In the public eye, if history has taught us anything, it's that when these rumors emerge, they often hold at least a sliver of truth. The question remains, will this be Hollywood's next big revelation or just another fleeting gossip headline?
So let's say that Blake Lively finally realized that she needed to capitulate in a big way, and so she gave Team Baldoni and Brian Friedman what they seem to be wanting, which is a full retraction. Let's say that she did that. Do you think that then her reputation and her career could be salvaged? If they walk it back, it could be salvaged in some way?
Well, I don't think it would be what it was, because this whole thing has just come off as like a very odd episode, you know, like you're...
So where do we go from here? Will Blake and Justin address the rumors, or will they stay silent and let the storm pass with neither side issuing statements? The speculation continues to grow.
Blake Lively's publicist, asked to be removed from lawsuit, defends actress against Justin Baldoni's claims. Publicist Leslie Sloan's attorney wrote in the filing that Blake Lively bravely spoke up about Baldoni's predatory behavior, right? And of course, Ryan Reynolds has doubled down, calling him a predator. Well, here's what the judge had to say. You know, they do this whole thing, we represent Leslie Sloan, and here's the reasons we think we should not have to be a part of this trial.
For Ryan Reynolds and Emily Baldoni, the stakes are high. Will they ignore the whispers, or will their marriages face public scrutiny like so many before them? One thing is certain: Hollywood is watching. But before jumping to conclusions, remember, rumors can destroy careers, families, and reputations. In an age of rapid misinformation, it's up to us to separate fact from fiction.
This Lively Baldoni thing was a huge mistake. This sort of thing worked in 2017 when no one was suing, but now you have to bring actual facts to a jury with cross-examination. I love this. That's a good way to wrap your Ferrari around a palm tree. Insisting that she not be deposed by Brian Friedman, Blake Lively insisting that, is just the cherry on top. Too late to walk it back now. Oh well, Baldoni could easily have $100 million in damages. So, is this still your estimation of things? Has Blake Lively made a terrible mistake?
What do you think? Is this just another Hollywood gossip-fueled frenzy, or is there something real behind these claims? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the stories that shape our world. Until next time, stay curious and stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Remember, in Hollywood, the truth is often stranger than fiction. See you in the next